Hey everybody, it's Pearlo Wisdom. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. You're listening to Rico and Pearlo's House of Hymes NHL Picks Frolic. And whoa, what the hell? I had such a wonderful day today, except for this. Uh yeah, so I know you just give me shit. I guess I didn't know this, but if I go into like there's a little thing down here and it says you can go into the studio. Apparently it sends out something that the live has already started or something like that. I didn't know that. I just thought it was the first time I set it up that way. And then I was talking to All Star, and he said everybody's waiting for you. I'm like, waiting for me? What the fuck? So, anyways, we got her done. I had a really good day with this Minnesota game. Talked about it last night. How long did we talk about it? It's a sketchy line, and I ended up going with Minnesota anyways. But I hit pretty much everything today. I didn't play the side in Pittsburgh. I just played the over. Got it. I guess Pittsburgh got screwed in that game. I wasn't watching it because I was watching other stuff. Didn't get what I'll look at what I didn't get. I had Carolina team total over. I thought with days off that they would just go out flying. I'll tell you, Toronto, they're playing with a high shooting percentage right now. I don't think it's going to last, but the energy is good there, and should have took them at plus 170. I didn't take Carolina either. I did have I had the over and it pushed. So what else do we have? I had my favorite play was two favorite plays. Edmonton, Minnesota, second period over, and Wild and Columbus Blue Jackets, second period over. I had large on that. Those two plays made my day. And I had the over in both of those games. I listened to All Star last night, and I took the team total over. For both teams, Oilers and Kraken, and the over in that game. So, yeah, I did really doing really well. The game's on right now. I had more than that, but that's what I had. I took Colorado and Reg. I watched the Ice guys and I listened to them. I'm like, you know what? That is not a Colorado spot either. I think I made a mistake. And sure as shit, I did make a mistake on that one. Good thing I didn't play the Islanders team total under I was talking about last night. How you doing, Dre?
Good. How are you, man? How's the
Good.
is the
Good.
is the audio sound good?
Yeah,
No
audio's
echo?
great. Audio's great.
All right.
It's
I
just
think
going
I
to be
finally
you and
got
me
my
today. So
okay.
Rico's hockey and yeah, so awesome. So we get it going here. This is brought to you by Hymes Body Lube. Hymes Body Lube. It's the best. There, I said it. This particular one is French vanilla, and it's one of my faves. It's one of the first flavors we've ever had was French vanilla, and I have like about 3 vats of it out back. All the new flavors that I get, I always go back to the old French vanilla. All right, so how'd you
Man,
do today,
Calgary just
buddy?
put up two. It was 1-1. I just looked. It's
Yeah,
3-1.
that fishy line. I didn't fucking listen to it.
I
I
didn't
thought
listen
the
to it either.
fishy
I took
line
it.
was because that Wallstat wasn't in. But then on the same note, I also realized that after that Edmonton win, this was a letdown spot, and I fucked
I
up
can't
this game.
believe it was 1-1. I can't believe
Yeah, it was
they
just
let up
bang
just
bang,
two real
bang
quick.
bang. Minnesota's not coming back in this game either. They're looking pretty
That's
tired.
horrible. I had 2 units on Brock Nelson over 1.5 shots.
It
That
made
fucking
total
lost.
sense because they had that really hard game against Edmonton. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't play. I didn't play props in this game. Um, I should have played the under. I don't know why I didn't play the under, but What did you? So we'll go over like we talked about most of the games last night. Did you end up taking Pittsburgh?
No, I stayed off of Tampa Bay too once I saw Johannesson was in.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
last night I had said I liked Lightning, but I didn't end up taking them because of the Johansson move. And
right.
then let me
David
see who
Hattrick,
other.
right on.
Wow. Um, man, that's crazy. So I didn't take Toronto or Carolina. I didn't take Boston or St. Louis.
I
I ended
took
up just
Boston.
taking Colorado. I took Colorado puck line, but
Uh,
I played it as a personal play. It wasn't a premium play for me.
okay,
I did take Rangers. I wanted to do 2 units, but I ended up only putting 1 unit on that. So I ended up cashing that one.
right.
Let me see. Here, I'll tell you what my official plays were. So I had, where's it at?
I forgot to tell people about the. I did have the Rangers in team total over in that game too.
I had Tavares over 2.5 shots. He covered that in the last 5 minutes with all 3 shots.
Oh wow!
He didn't have a shot in the last 5 minutes, and then he got one, and then he ended up getting two during that power play at the very end. So he cashed three. I
Wow.
took Victor Arvidsson over 2.5 shots at plus 115. He only got two. He did score a goal, but he only got 2 shots, so that didn't cash. Then, like I said, I had Brock Nelson over 2.5 or over 1.5 shots for 2 units. That lost. I had a anytime goal parlay, and I swear if I bet this 10 times, 9 times out of 10, Nathan McKinnon probably would have got a goal. But it was geeky. It was geeky, McKinnon, Hagel, and DeBrinket. And the only leg that missed was McKinnon. It was
Oh,
plus 2704. I bet $37 to win $1,000. And that just missed by McKinnon. And McKinnon was the worst odds on all of the legs. It was minus 115. Everything else was minus one or plus 140 or higher. So that was a disgusting beat. And then I took Rangers. Then I took Wild for 2 units, so that's not looking great right now. But I put out two parlays besides that anytime goal scorer parlay, and both of those parlays cashed. So each one was for 10 units. So I won 20 units just on those two parlays.
well, there you go. So you're green today then.
So yeah, definitely green with those two parlays, but definitely red on the day on straights. Like I said, I only cashed Tavares and Rangers. Everything else lost besides the two parlays. So, and those parlays were one of them was a long 2 shots on goal parlay. It was Tavares for two, Forsberg for three, McKinnon for three, Everly for two, Snevechnikov for two, Kyrou for two, and Kane for two. That was a plus 686. And then the other one was this. It was in this Oilers game that's still going on. It was over 5.5. Leon 3 shots, Everly 2 shots, Draisaitl 2 points, Matty Beniers 1 point, Everly 1 point, and the Nuge 1 point. That was plus 1625. And we hit that for 10 units. Bet $62.
There you go, buddy.
So great. It'd be nice if Wild can come back here, but I'll take the
No, I
20
don't
units
think
and
so.
run.
I don't think so. I
Straights
got a
haven't
little.
been. Go ahead.
Sorry,
You said you have a little on Wild. Is that what you
Chicago.
have?
I
Oh,
have I
Chicago.
have some on the Wild too. I've had a
I
great
didn't.
day. I'm up like enormous units too, so I'm not really worried about whatever
That's
happens.
great.
Edmonton, I listened. I can hand it to All Star last night. I listened to him. I took the team total over for Seattle and Edmonton. I took the over, and I had a large amount on the second period over. These are huge second period over teams, and I figured this was an over anyway, so I smashed it. And the Blue Jackets and Detroit, same thing. Smashed the team total over. I didn't have them both team total over. I had Detroit the team total over because they got Merzlikins, man. He's got to move on somewhere or something. I think the guy's got talent, but it's just he's once he just totally lost. He needs to go somewhere else, get a different goalie coach or something, man. I feel for the guy because ever since his friend died there, he hasn't been doing very good.
Doing very good.
Yeah, we're all green today. It's all green today. I had Nelson for a point for a fair amount.
Nice. I wish I would have done that instead of taking his shots.
Yeah, I had the shots a little bit, but I had the point more. I thought for sure he was going to get a point in that game. I wish I would have went back to lead over shots again. I'm going back to it next game because he's up there on the first line. I had this feeling that maybe Colorado might shut him down, but he certainly did not. I should have been on the over in that game. What else?
Celebrini is
Oilers are 9-3 now. Wow.
And so you need him for a point. Yeah, 9-3, crazy.
My freaking hat's going nuts here. It's driving me crazy. Okay. I got the Blackhawks, so that's good. No way I was betting the Kings. Fuck. Like we talked about last night. I had the Bruins and team total over. I had the Rangers team total over. I had the over in the Lightning Penguins game. I did not. I had the Predators team total over. I didn't get that. Did I? What else? But I did have Bobrovsky over saves at 22.5. So that was a good one.
Nice.
Yeah. Avalanche I lost in regulation, but I got the Nelson. But I had quite a bit on the in regulation, and then I was like hating myself for it. It's one of those bets you hate yourself for the next day, and I put that in last night. Then I lost on Carolina team total over. I don't know what's going on with those guys there. They can't score, but goaltending issues. I still say the Maple Leafs are just feeling it right now. You know what they remind me of right now? When the Rangers were making the playoffs a couple of years ago, and they just had shooting percentages that were out of this world. Yeah. And then, of course, we just talked about the Blue Jackets. So 5 games on the card tomorrow. They look pretty interesting. I had to take Chicago at plus 200. I mean, for sure.
Well, I'm glad I passed on Wall saves.
Well, didn't you get it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did.
He did. He got it big time. It was 28 and a half.
For some reason, it says on here that he only got 23.
Oh, did he get taken out?
I don't know.
He might have got. Did he get? Oh my gosh, that would be just devastating. I didn't watch that game because it was all like, it was already pretty much out of hand right away.
I don't know why it says that. Oh, he did.
He got hurt.
He did. Hidby played the last period.
Hildeby
played the last period.
Now Toronto's in big trouble. No Wall, no Stolarz again.
That's crazy because I saw the line and I was like, man, that's kind of high. I think I'm gonna pass. And then during the game, I was like, man, I should have took it. That's gonna fly over. Yeah. But I never looked back at it until right now.
I'm so glad because I thought the exact same thing as you. and it turns out it would have been like what happened to me last night when I thought I got
with Askarov.
Wedgwood.
Oh yeah, that
Wedgwood.
happened to
Remember,
me
I
with
thought I had it,
Askarov.
and then I go to look at Pro
Oh,
Hockey
that's right.
Rumors, and the first thing on the top is Wedgwood gets taken out. It gets hurt. No, shit. He ended up getting 10 shots. So
Fucking wild, man.
they usually tell you a write up on this. What the heck happened to him? He must have got hurt pretty bad.
Let's see if he's on.
There we go.
Right here it is.
Oh no, there's no.
It says Wool lower body will not return to Thursday's game in Carolina. He stopped 22 of 23 shots he faced through the first two periods, but was ruled out at the start of the third due to a lower body injury. He was replaced by Hildeby. We should
Sounds
have
like
an update ahead of Saturday's game.
sounds
Versus the
like he's got
Canadiens.
growing issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hernandez.
that's got to be what it is.
Hernandez. Yeah, come here. Can you get a vat of Hymes ready for Joseph Wall tomorrow, please? He's got some growing issues there. He's going to need taken care of. Yeah, I know. I know. Ben Sherrod. He'll wait. He's okay. He's okay. Just make sure Wall gets that. Thanks. Okay, you go. No. Okay. All right. So we got that taken care of. All right. Well, I guess we'll look at the games. Any news we can talk about? Because we only have 5, and we can't have like a 1-hour show. How's your day looking?
Yeah. I mean, mine's, like I said, mine's doing good with those 10 unit
No, I mean in general.
parlays.
Like you got
Oh,
time to
in
hang
general.
on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can,
So
maybe we can go through props and stuff since we normally
Pinto
don't.
left tonight's game with a lower body injury. That's not good. Okay, so
Let's see.
Jonathan Drouin left the game with an injury. You're going to start seeing these injuries. Oh, no way. I didn't know this. Danila Yurov was out today, so they had no freaking center.
Oh, shit. And it said that he
I
was
didn't see
in.
this until
When
later.
I saw
I
the
would
line.
not have taken Minnesota with Yurov.
Yeah, earlier when I looked, it showed he was in the lineup.
Yeah,
That was right before
he
I
got
bet
taken
it.
out late. I wouldn't have bet Minnesota if I would have known he was out, because that just leaves him with Hartman and Eck.
I mean, he still kept it close. It was just the two stupid let-ups. They still could have done it without him.
Wow. Vasilevsky was
Yeah.
unavailable.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, that's going to play into our future betting there. That's for sure. Calgary's all over them. Minnesota doesn't have any juice left.
Wintergreen Hymes coming right up.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll go over these games in great detail.
Yeah, for sure. Also, too,
First
like,
one we're going to have
just
to go over in detail because I don't know what the fuck to do with this game. I think Buffalo versus Winnipeg. But Winnipeg's coming off that Eastern road trip. They It's a shitty Eastern road trip where they only won one game.
Oh yeah, and it was Nashville, which is nobody to fucking brag about. Not
Right.
only that, it's a revenge game for Winnipeg because they Buffalo beat them on that road trip
Yeah.
at in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Um, and it's gonna be is it gonna be Comrie? Is it gonna fucking be Comrie and UPL?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe over.
You got
Maybe an over here. I don't like betting overs with Winnipeg, but
and there's no real a lot of Buffalo's people that were hurt other than Kulik and Kesselring. I mean Danforth too, but everybody else is off the injury report and nobody really in Winnipeg, Fleury and then you got Hellebuck, which has already been an issue. So and it's pretty close in the head to head, like over the last 10. It's 6-4, 2-7-1 to the under, but you can't play the under with the two
those
guys
two
in net.
goaltenders.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. So
Yeah.
but then
You can get a under
both
six
of
and a
them,
half. Under 6.5 for minus 120 at FanDuel. I
yeah.
mean,
And you would think both of these teams are in scoring ruts. Like this is a good opportunity for them to both get some goals and for it to go over. But yeah, it's like how do you depend on that when they're looking for it? You almost want to take the under, given the recent forms. Like if they're both going to have struggles to score, I don't know. Maybe it's the draw spot.
yeah, I mean, I'll probably put a little bit on the draw. They're two different, two separate
The
conferences.
Atlantic and the
The
Central.
Sabres have had second period overs huge. The Winnipeg has had second period unders huge.
I'm glad I stayed off that over NHL. I don't know if you bet it or not, but both me and him like the Preds and Panthers over 5.5.
Yeah,
Shit was
I
1-1
took
going in
I took the
OT.
Predators team total over, and that didn't come in. Should have took the Predators money line because we were talking about that because it's a revenge spot, and the Winnipeg's a good second period team. See how they've been doing this year. I think this is one of those play the periods if you got like uh if there's like an advantage for one team or the other. Buffalo just played against Philly. They're coming from east to west too. They lost to Philly. The only thing about Buffalo is but the thing about Buffalo is like, okay, they're going to be really angry after that Philly game. You can't say that with Buffalo. You don't know what the fuck they're going to be. They could be happy, sad. They could come out flying. They could, they're freaking voodoo. I think with the revenge spot, you might have to just take the Jets at minus 135. They're pretty solid in their home barn.
Yeah. It's probably gonna just be a prop game for me. Probably won't be. I don't know. I might end up on Winnipeg, but man, they're fucking
Actually,
one and
Winnipeg at
six
home
in
is
their
six
last
five and
7.
0 to the over, and I think first period over might be the play here because Winnipeg
Yeah, I
should
could
come
see
up.
that.
Let's see what the money.
Probably just do like a point stack or something. Darlene and Shifley point.
They're the only ones if you're going to play anybody for
Yeah, I mean you could play their line mates like Connor. Connor's good with Shifley, and then
Velarde. Play
yeah, Velarde
Velarde.
too.
Velarde point. I'll be taking that. Velarde point or assist or something like that. No wonder Velarde signs long there because he probably wouldn't get this opportunity to play on a top line like that anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't have anything really for this one right now. It's like so I'll see which way
I'm
the
getting
line
on my
goes, and
daily face off. I'm going to see see the schedule, and that'll help me probably a little bit.
yeah, for anybody that's in my Discord or knows like when I put out plays, like I usually don't put any of my plays out until like we're in 30 minutes inside the game, but it's
Oh,
just for that reason. There's so many different changes and stuff like
I
that
got
that
it right away. I got one here. Winnipeg first period puck line. Buffalo is 1-7-3 on the road first periods, and Winnipeg is 5-2-4 first period. So that's one play I'll be putting in for sure.
yeah, I like Jack Quinn over 1.5 shots. Winnipeg gives up the 31st most, or what would that be? That'd be the second most shots on goal to defensemen. Oddly enough.
One small problem is Winnipeg has Montreal next. Buffalo, I don't even look ahead spots for Buffalo unless it's going to be like Colorado or something like that. Let me see.
Winnipeg plays Edmonton.
Next,
Yeah.
how did I miss that?
They go to Edmonton and then they come back home to play Dallas and Boston. Winnipeg just played Montreal.
What did I do? Oh, right. They play the next night too. Jesus
Oh, yeah, it's a
Christ.
back-to-back for them.
Front part of a back to back. So, they're not going to be playing Comrie here.
I was
They're
going to
going to
say
be,
who they
they're
play
going to play
fucking...
Millich. So maybe Buffalo team total over.
Yeah.
Buffalo has never seen that Millich kid before. He did pretty good against Carolina, but they caved in the third period. It wasn't really team total over 2.5 is -155. If you're gonna take it, take the 3. I think I gotta look to
And
an over. I think I'd look to an over here, I guess.
so that last game that they just played, it was Millich, and he gave up 5.
Oh, it was Millich?
It was Millich. So I don't know. They might play. Do you think they would really play Comrie tomorrow and then wait for Millich for Edmonton? Like
They
I
played
don't think
Millich
so.
and they didn't play Millich in Montreal.
Mm-hmm. No, they played Millich in Winnipeg.
Oh, in
This is
Buffalo. You're talking about they played
yeah in
Millich.
Buffalo.
So
Yeah,
you're
in
telling me
Buffalo.
you're going
This
to play
last
Comrie here and then go back to Millich and Edmonton? I
because it
know
shows Comrie on. Oh, let me look at the other page. It shows Comrie on RotorWire. Let me see what it shows on Left Wing Lock. Yeah, Left Wing Lock shows Comrie. Goalie Post shows goalie post will
that
load.
game in Edmonton's a throwaway. Edmonton's going to win that game. So you mark that down. That's a scheduled loss. So they have to win this game because you come back from an Eastern road trip and you have one day off and then you got to play a back to back. That's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Edmonton's going to have one day rest. They've been sitting at home waiting for them. That's an Edmonton.
So So goalie post actually shows Lion and Millich,
Lion and
but the
Millich.
other
Okay.
two, yeah, but the other two show Comrie and UPL.
I'm pretty
So
sure it's
this
going to
is
be
going to be a
Millich
wait and
again.
see.
Millich again. This is tough because Winnipeg would rather beat Edmonton than Buffalo. This is Buffalo, I guess, again. I don't think the revenge spot's going to matter. This is a Buffalo spot. I didn't know
Just take
that
their
they had to
team
play
total.
Edmonton the very next game. I think this is a Buffalo spot. The only thing I would do is I would take Winnipeg first period. They're gonna and then uh take Buffalo after that. Team total over or something. Yeah, the team total over 3 or something like that for Buffalo.
Yeah, I like the
What are
team
the
total.
people in the chat like in this?
All Stars taking Jets.
Jets ML
Yeah,
minus 129. I don't know. That's a weird spot. I know it's a revenge spot, but
yeah. It's also hard to take them knowing they're playing Edmonton the
the next
very
night
next
because
day.
they're going to want to save some for that. They might play to a draw here. I will put a little bit on the draw. Buffalo's got like nothing after this for a while.
Oh yeah, no kidding. And they're playing in Calgary.
Well, they're just going for one game in Winnipeg and then they're going home.
Yep, for a few
Fuck
days
me.
off.
That's
I
crazy.
just I just don't know if I can take Buffalo at plus 110. I mean, I know, and it's Winnipeg too. Like they've been god awful this year, but
Ian had all the dogs today. He had
oh yeah, I
Pittsburgh,
remember
he
him
had
saying that.
Nashville, he had Toronto, he had
He cleaned up.
I don't think he played that one, but yeah, he had all the dogs. Had the Rangers. I had the
I had the
Rangers and
Rangers.
Blackhawks. I had the Rangers and Blackhawks.
I took Rangers and Wild. Fucking Wild. Glad I hit that 10 unit though. That covered both. I lost both of my 2 units today.
I know that friggin' if they don't fire Hiller, man, there is something seriously wrong there. They got like a child porn ring going on together or something like that. Seriously. It's the only thing that
He's in
makes
the
sense, man.
he's in the Epstein files.
Yeah, oh yeah,
He's
yeah, for sure. They started their own Epstein Island or something like that because something doesn't make sense, man. It's just a mob of idiots there in LA. They're just destroying that organization. Holland and crazy. So I didn't even take the draw. I'm going to take Winnipeg puck line first period just because Buffalo is so bad in first periods, and Winnipeg is strong in first period. And uh, I would lean the over here somehow, but again, if Winnipeg gets up, they're going to try to conserve themselves. This could be a
got,
this could be a low event game too, where like the draw is definitely in there because Buffalo is coming from Philadelphia over to Winnipeg and then going right back home to play Philadelphia at home again. And then Winnipeg is playing Edmonton the next night. It's fucking weird spot. Very weird
I
spot.
like gotta take Norris for a goal.
There might be some Western boys on on Buffalo.
Chicago 2-0. Nice.
Yeah,
I
plus
didn't bet that
200,
game.
baby.
I passed that whole game. I'll take the 20 units and run.
Thompson, Zucker, McLeod, Quinn. Where's Ryan McLeod? I think Ryan McLeod's from Edmonton, or Alberta. No, he's from Mississauga. It's different
Yeah, I
if
don't
you're
bet
like
on
from
those.
Winnipeg and are like playing Toronto, but people from Toronto aren't like too enthused to go to Winnipeg. Nobody's enthused to go to Winnipeg this week.
No.
I don't know if they got any Western Canadian boys or. No, not Quinn. Powers from Ontario. Byram is from BC. So no Western Canadian guys. I take Byram for a point. He's been really putting them up. I'd even consider him for a goal. 6 goals in 27 games. And I bet you it's like plus 1,200 or something like that. He's been scoring a lot. I got Puckpedia has Colton Ellis in now. So we got like all 3 goaltenders playing. Like Colton Ellis played in
This
Philly
is a
though,
wait
and he
and
just
see,
got
man.
but Colton Ellis played in Philly. They're not going to play him here, are they? Like he got lit up in Philly. You're going to play this kid again? That'd be interesting. So yeah, it's a 6. I kind of lean the over because I don't think they're going to want to. Either team's going to want to beat each other up. It'll probably be back and forth. Winnipeg should be desperate in their own barn. I mean, Buffalo is like pretty much going, fuck, we got to go to Winnipeg and then go all the way home again. Like they could be in a very complaining spot here. I would take Winnipeg, and yeah, I would take Winnipeg because they do care about their barn.
Yeah, that they do. Still not taking nothing yet. We'll see.
Plus 185 for a point for Byron. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not bad, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty good. What I like to do is instead of playing for a point, you're going to get plus. They got lines out already on this?
Well, like for instance on Props Cash, which is the app that I use for props, they usually give like the projected line. Like right now, I have projected lines for everybody, and they're usually within 5 to 10 cents of what they are, or usually that's what they. It's
Okay,
almost
so
like
what's the projected line for Byron for a goal and Byron for an assist?
so Byram for a goal. Morgan Byron. So his goal shows plus 1,100.
Right, and what's his assist?
Ooh, there's no line.
No line for his assist. Okay, so if you can find an assist,
Yeah, no point. I don't see a point.
Instead
or
of taking
assist.
the point, split up your bet and take him for a goal, and then take him for an assist. That's the better
That way
way to
you're
go.
covered both.
Because if he gets the
Yeah.
goal, it's plus 1,100, and if he gets the assist, it's probably 176, something like that, 175. So that's what I do, and that's what I do. Than just playing
Yeah.
for a point.
So like if you play a player for a goal, you would take a quarter unit and put it on that, and because some people
Depends. If it's a player that doesn't really get many assists, I'll just play the goal. You know, if it's split between, or if it's a defenseman that happens to score a lot, then I'll like this. In this case, I'll put a goal and assist on there.
Yeah.
Like today, I had Marchenko for a goal and I had Marchenko for an assist, and he got the goal. So I had Fantilli for a goal. Now that Marchenko's back, take Fantilli for a goal. If you ever watch Fantilli play, if you're watching Columbus, watch him play. He has no idea what he's doing on any part of the ice besides scoring. He has no fucking idea. You watch him and you're like, what are you, where are you going? The puck's the plays that way, dude. And he's like floating around even in the offensive zone. He looks like you have no idea what he's doing at all. In the defensive zone, forget about it. If the puck goes close to him and it's over there, he'll put his stick out and that like he's pointing where the puck is. Instead of going to get the puck, he'll just point like he's looking at everybody going, the puck's right there. Look, the puck's there. Now we know, Fantilli. You mind going to get it? Yeah, but it's on the wrong side of the hash marks. I can't go past the hash marks because I will get I have an allergic reaction to anything lower than the hash marks in my defensive zone. I can't do it. I have to order like another vat of Hymes to get rid of it, and that's expensive. Okay, let's look at another game now. We've gone 41 minutes and we've got one game done. All right, perfect. Let's go.
Yeah, now we can speed it up.
Okay, now we better speed it up. I don't know. Vegas, two voodoo teams in the land right here. Vegas at -130 does not deserve that. Devils at +110 probably does deserve that. But this should be a pick'em. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, Devils are so hard to read without Jack Hughes, and then you got Dadonov also out.
Dadonov, yeah, I mean he's like 37 now. I don't think it's that much of a deal.
Yeah, and then you got Stone's been back for a couple games, still trying to find his groove.
Let me bring it up here.
Yeah, I don't get I get Vegas being favored, but not by that much. I could see them being a slight favorite on the road.
Yeah,
net
without Hughes in. It depends on who's net too. Maybe they're putting Monty
Schmid and Markstrom is what I see.
Markstrom. They're not. If they're putting Markstrom in net, just play the over, I guess. I mean, I think the over is good here.
Man, these websites got these all fucked up. So you got one that's showing Schmid and Markstrom, other one's showing Schmid and Allen, and the other one showing Markstrom and Hart.
I don't think they're playing Hart twice in a row. I don't think so.
Yeah.
But it's been an under series the last 3 times. 2-0, 3-1, 3-1. Vegas has won them all. Vegas has won 4 of the last 5. Last time they played was last year. Vegas is they've won 2 in a row though, right? They barely won in San Jose. They barely won in New Jersey. I'm putting some on the draw here for sure because they've been playing pretty close.
And you got New Jersey on a 3-game losing streak. Got shut out just recently.
That they absolutely deserve because they played like absolute ass in every one of those games. They got shots, but
yeah.
This is 9/29. So it's not 3 games in 4 nights for either team. New Jersey has turned into a first period over team, and Vegas is a first period over team. So I'll probably go with that.
Maybe take Meyer for first goal or first team goal.
Yeah, because he's been doing that a lot out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's minus
Total
130 for the
6.
over 1.5 first period. That's pretty good. Besides, New Jersey got shut out last game. Before that, it was 5-3, 5-3. They were playing to the over. Vegas has started
And
to play to the over quite a bit.
in all 3 of those recent games, there was not one goal in any of those games in the first period.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. Well, see,
Yeah,
last year New Jersey was more of an under team, but
that's
this
true.
year, I'll look it up here. Because last year I remember I was playing no goal in the first 10, like every time New Jersey played at home, and I was cashing. This year, no, it's not happening now. They're 6-7-0 at home. New Jersey is, and Vegas on the road is 8-3-0 to the over.
That's right, All Star. It's a Schmid. Schmid used to play for the
Oh,
Devils, right?
Schmid used to play for New Jersey too. Yeah. I don't trust New Jersey to score really. They've only got one top line, and Vegas is pretty deep. It all depends on how Vegas is going to do coming from altitude over to New Jersey in one game. So in that way, you almost do want to look at like no team to score in the first 10 because it probably is going to take Vegas a while to get going. It's not like they're not in a barrel out spot here. New Jersey's not very good at scoring right now to begin with. They were getting some very lucky goals. I'd probably go back to Meyer over 3.5 shots again because he didn't
Yeah, I
get them
was
in
looking at
Dallas,
that.
but he had a lot of blocked shots in that game. Like he was shooting a lot. Just
Let me
Dallas
tell you, I
plays
can
that
tell you how many
Dallas
attempts
plays
he had
that
in that game.
compact D zone type
He had
game.
11 attempts in that game,
11 attempts,
and
yeah.
and only one shot on goal.
And only one shot on goal. So yeah, he's shooting. That's probably the best play here.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
looking at that. I like him, and I like Arseny Gritziuk for over 1.5 shots on goal. He's been
what's that
pretty
price?
solid at getting that. It's minus 180, or it's gonna
Okay.
be minus 180. But like a lot of those 10-unit plays I've been putting together, there are a lot of just 2 shots on goal
Yeah.
players, and I either take the 3.5 down to 2, or I'll take a 1.5 at a player that's usually either pretty consistent at getting 2 or just averaging over 2. And I'll put like 5 or 6 of those together, and I've hit 3 of those in the last 4 days, so they've been pretty good to me as of late. I haven't been really. Usually, my strength are straights, and for the last 3 or 4 days, if you just played my straights, I'm probably down a good 5 or 6 units. But with those 3 10-unit plays, 3 or 4 10-unit plays in the last couple days, I'm up quite a bit for December already.
Yeah, I like to parlay. I'll parlay like 1.5 and 1.5 for if it looks like a
Hmm.
two
Oh
teams
yeah,
shoot a lot. I'll do that in like within the same game, and
yeah.
I do pretty good. I do really well on those actually. So
Defensemen's are good for those 1.5s, like a Anderson or a Nurse, something like that.
yeah. Oh, okay. Iowa will do. Second period under. Better than the over. 2-8-3 New Jersey is at home. Second period under. Vegas on the road is 1-9-1.
Wow.
So I got my play. Second period under. It's probably going to be juice though, because is this a 6? I won't be able to find out till the morning. What I'll do is
New
I'll play
Jersey's
it.
better at home too.
What I'll do is play under 1.5 and under 2, and I'll split it. Yeah, Markstrom's in net. There's no way I'm taking New Jersey. No way.
Yeah.
No way. At this price, what's Vegas minus 130? I guess I'm starting to see why. Um, I would take draw and maybe Vegas minus 1.
What about? Would you trust the Schmid saves? Thinking he's gonna step up to play his old team.
Depending how many there are. How many?
Yeah,
What's
I would think. I would think, being New Jersey, we're probably gonna see like a 26. I don't think it would be a 25, and I think 27 is too high.
I think that maybe.
We'll see. Do you ever play? I was looking at this today, and I said when I was looking at it, I'm like, I wonder if Pearlo ever plays this because I think you have Bet Rivers, right? So you can play shots on goal team total. So instead of taking a goalie, like for instance today, Wall was what, 27 and a half, 28 and a half, something like that.
Yeah.
The team total shots on goal for the other team was 33 and a half or 32 and a half.
Okay.
So you can take the team total and then you don't have to worry about the goalie being pulled
Well, that's not a bad
because you're
idea. Do
still,
that with
you
Carolina
know,
all the time.
yeah. And what I do is I use it as a good gauge too for team totals because if you look at the save total and then you look at the team total, you can kind of gauge where they're pricing what their team total is going to be between how many saves the goalie's going to give up and how many shots on goal the team's
Mm.
going to have from the other team. So like that right there was what was that, a 5 point difference between 28 and 32. And what did Carolina ended up Carolina ended up yeah, Carolina only ended up scoring 1. So that's a case where the team total shots on goal didn't hit, but the saves would have hit if the goalie would have stayed in net.
Yeah, I would have been
But
good
yeah,
for that
so
Washington game against Askarov because we thought there was going to be a lot of shots. So I'll have to
yeah,
remind me of that, and we'll put that out
yeah.
as
So
well.
Rivers has that. Um, my local book has it, which is Desert Diamond, and they use the same odds as Bet Rivers, and then also Ballybet has that. So if you go to, like for instance, in Bet Rivers, if you go to where it shows, you know how you can bet either the game in reg or game in overtime, and then it will open a drop down for your money line, for your puck line total, but it's all in the overtime slot. If you scroll all
Uh,
the way down to where it says game props and you open that drop down, then you can bet on team total shots on goal over or under. But usually that doesn't come out the night before. It's always comes out the morning of.
there's one
And I
thing
think
I
it's because
got.
they
We'll definitely remind me that every time because that's a really cool bet for sure. I got Bet
okay.
Rivers. I don't look at it too often, but
Yeah, it's
I'll
under
have to,
game props.
I'll have to write that down in my diary. Just wait.
Yeah, and it's team total shots on goal.
Um,
But yeah, you can get a good gauge of what you think the book's gonna think the team's
Trey
gonna score. Because if his saves are at 28 and the shots are at 31, that's telling you right there there's gonna be at least 3 goals, or at least they're gauging for it to be 3 goals, and it usually correlates with the team total. But when it doesn't, that's when you can take advantage.
I'm writing in my diary right now. So Trey had a really good idea today, and I was all aflutter.
Dear Mr. Hymes.
Yeah. We are going to bet shots for team total overs instead of goalie props. And there it will be Frolic in the land. Excellent. Okay. So one thing I was going to say about this, I don't like about taking Vegas is this is their New Jersey's third home game, and they lost all of them. And this is the last of that last home game, and they're going to Boston after this. A team that has lost every home game, they're gonna fucking be barreling in this game. So I want to take Vegas, but I don't know now. I don't know. Now I'm
Yeah.
almost thinking over because New Jersey, when you've lost every home game and you're feeling shitty and you want to win for your fans, to say, all right, let's go shut down Vegas. No, you go out and play, right? So leaning more. I like the first period over, second period under, and I'm leaning more and more to Jersey, but I don't really trust them. I don't really trust them. I think I'll just play those. Over 1.5 first period. I didn't check the money lines for second periods here for these teams. Home. 7-5-1 and away. 4-4-3. It's about equal. And then I'll probably play like a little bit on the draw. But now that I remember that, I'm kind of leaning to New Jersey a little bit, but I can't get there with Markstrom. So I think New Jersey is going to play hard. Hopefully they can score. And like you said, it's Schmid. So he's going to be up for that game. It's kind of a weird spot, but I definitely like the second period under. And what do we like? Myers over shots. Even more Myers over shots when you think that they're going to be going balls out in this game because it's their last one on the road. I did notice that the last 3 Vegas road games, they had 30 shots or more.
That's good.
Now, New Jersey, on the other hand, has kind of been suppressing shots a bit. So maybe give me the number on that over shots for Rivers. Because
Let me see if I have it
sometimes you can get a nice, like, I'm almost tempted, and I hate to do this, but I'm almost tempted to take Markstrom over saves, believe it or not.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
If it's like 22.5 or something like that.
Let me see.
It's Jack Hughes and Tate McRae. I don't even know what the hell that is. Stone and Eichel for a point. That's always a good thing to do.
Yeah, for sure. Any of those line mates. So, game props. Oh, see, they don't have game props yet listed.
Okay.
But it would be under game props. And like I said, sometimes they don't have it until the very next day because it correlates with the goalie saves. And the goalies usually don't come out till the following day as well.
I got Markstrom starting here so far. Not confirmed, of course, but I don't think there's any X. Just wondering if there was any X Devils on the. I don't think so. Bowman for a point, of course. Just keep on going back to that. I don't know how long that kid's going to keep on doing that, but it's working for him so far. Hurdle's playing with Dorfus. They got way more depth. That's the thing. I mean, Vegas is going to probably play hard here, but our Jersey's probably, and then New Jersey has the Rangers right after, or sorry, the Vegas has the Rangers after this, then the Islanders, and then Philadelphia. So I like draw and dog maybe, and like I like that what you said. I like the under in the second period, over in the first period, and I kind of like the draw. That's where I'm going.
Yeah. Yeah, I like niche shots. Really don't have a side or a total yet, but if anything, it would probably be New Jersey.
Yeah, I sort of lean New Jersey a little bit just simply because it's that last. They've lost 3 on the road, and they're going to be going balls out here. And I don't know if Vegas is going to be quite so enamored with doing that against when they have the Rangers next. I'll be sold for sure if that Rangers game is the very next night.
Yeah.
What's going on here this week? No, it's 2 days 2 days after this. So don't like to trust New Jersey, but I like to draw and everything I said. So let's go. Are you good with that? Let's go to the next game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. So Dallas, San Jose. San Jose just got absolutely fucking their ass handed to them. I take the over for sure. You can get 6s for this game. I would take the over. Because San Jose is going to, what? They're going to shut down Dallas? Minus 278? Fuck.
Yeah. You just got to take their team total, right?
Yeah, you got to
Probably
take Dallas's
juice,
team
though.
total over, but I think at a 6, I might just take
The total.
They're gonna put Askarov back in there. I don't know, a little dicey after getting lit up like that. How is he gonna come back in this game?
And do you think they'll really put into Smith? It says Ottinger.
Says Ottinger.
Yeah.
When
3.5 is minus 135.
Oh, they just played to Smith in New Jersey.
Oh yeah,
so it probably is Ottinger. And this is the first game home after an Eastern road trip. The Sharks are on the road. First game back after an Eastern road trip. I think San Jose first period here. After getting their ass handed to them, they'll probably come balls out. Dallas is just still stretching their arms after off the plane there. I could see, and they're not very good first period teams anyways. That's what I would take. San Jose first period. And I don't trust them after that because if Dallas ever wakes up against San Jose on the road, they'll just fucking crush it, I think. And I'll go back to Scarov over saves again. I'll go back to it. I mean, he's a really good goaltender. I don't even think you get like. I would look at Dallas puck line second period over 1.5 first period because Dallas will probably wake up. Maybe both teams will score. On REG over 2 goals. San Jose first goal, first period. plus 1.5. Dallas has got Pittsburgh after this. It doesn't really matter who has San Jose has, I don't think. Carolina. See, San Jose is going to have a difficult time on the road. Because they are going to be overmatched in a lot of ways.
So he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's given up 2 or less in 5 of the last 8 games
San Jose
versus
or
San Jose. Ottinger, like if he wanted to take his under 2.5 goals allowed
oh, okay. Yeah,
instead of taking San Jose team total.
San Jose team total
Under.
under 2. It depends on how much. Like the thing is here is they're coming off an Eastern road trip. It depends how much when Dallas decides to wake up here. If they do, what I was looking at is have they did Dallas play San Jose yet this year?
They have not.
They have not.
And Dallas win. Oh, Dallas has won 6 straight versus San Jose.
3 games in 4 nights for Dallas. Lost to the Rangers, beat New Jersey, coming back home.
I like the under 6. You think Askarov bounces back?
I think I was going to say the over on here, but you might be right.
With Ottinger, like I think San Jose scores less than 2. Dallas has been so hot and scoring so much, but they haven't scored. I mean, they scored 3 versus New Jersey, 2 versus the Rangers. That's just Sturkin. 6 versus Ottawa. I don't know who was in that. I don't know if it was Allmark or whoever their backup is. 4 against Utah, probably against Veg Malka. 3 against Seattle, probably against Accord. 8 versus Edmonton. It really doesn't matter whether it was Pickard or Skinner. So, I mean, they were scoring a lot and then kind of sizzled off in the last 2, but New Jersey plays good defense. Rangers, you had Shesterkin and Askarov. Outside of the last matchup, he's been pretty decent. So let me see what his actual numbers are.
At home, they've been really shutting teams down too. New York Islanders only got 22 shots, 21 shots.
4, 5, 6. So he's given up 2 or less in 6 of the last 10 games. He gave up 4 to Washington, and that's horrible because it was only on 12 shots and in 17 minutes. And then 3 against Utah, 2 against Vancouver, 4 against Colorado. That's a given. You're a decent team if you can keep Colorado down to 4. Although, like fucking Islander game today. 1 to Boston, 3 to LA, 2 to Utah, 1 to Calgary, 1 to Minnesota, and 1 to Florida. So he's been. Some of those teams were shit, but some of those teams are good. So,
hey, Rich.
Yeah, you either take the full game under, or you take Dallas's team total over. I think you can only look at it one of those 2 ways.
That's a weird spot for Dallas. It's just that's the only thing I don't like about it. It's coming home 1 game off. And then you play the Sharks. I could see them coming in soft and San Jose coming in hard. I could see San Jose scoring a goal in the first period or first goal or something like that because
Yeah.
they're going to come out hard after losing 7 whatever nothing to Washington. Like they're and San Jose can't go on the road, can't say, okay, well, let's play good defense against Dallas. You'll get butt fucked. San Jose can't play defense with this shit. So, yeah, I think they might score early and then maybe they get shut down after that. It's kind of a tough game that way because the line, right? Minus 236. But I don't mind San Jose team total under 2 if you're going to play that way. The only thing that has my hesitation on that is San Jose is going to be pissed right away.
Yeah.
They're going to come out
get that.
hard right away. No doubt about it. Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah,
I'm up units unknown today. Just crazy units I'm up today. It's nuts. It is. I got to be up. 2, 3, 5 units on the over in the second period, 7:14. Oh, 20, 27 units or something like that today, somewhere around there. Amount. That's for a high volume better that happens. But then, hey, talk to me when I'm down 27. I haven't had that happen this year, but I do have it happen sometimes where I'm just wrong about every game and I just get fucking slaughtered. And you'll know because you can tell it in my fake smile as I talk to you in the video, in the live, and I'm like, or either that or I'm just downright grumpy. So I don't know. That's what I would say. I know Dallas isn't good at first periods. So if you're going to play anything in this game, I would take San Jose first period money line. And if it turns out to be a draw, then you break even and then.
Yeah.
And then maybe you get San Jose to score the first goal and then take Dallas after that. Get a better price that way.
Let me look at some props. You got to take Robo for
Dallas
a goal,
is a good shot suppression team, so I wouldn't take any shot props from San Jose. And that's kind of leading me to the under 2 for San Jose because Dallas I saw what happened with New Jersey. Meyer had, what did you say, 11 shot attempts?
Yeah, 11 shot attempts on with one shot.
Yeah,
both Rantanen and Robertson have a 67 and a 63 percentage head to head for anytime goals versus San Jose.
Oh, yeah,
although
Robertson for a goal.
Although Robertson's almost hitting the negative numbers, he's even money right now. So you've lost almost all the value on him. And then Rantanen is at least plus 155 still, so.
Just going to look at the first period totals here.
Yeah, Robertson goal, Rantanen shots. Heiskanen shots.
First period over looks pretty likely here. Yeah, first period over. That's probably my best bet there. Both of these teams are heavy first period over. Dallas is Dallas is 8-5-0 to the first period over, and on at home, and San Jose is 8-3-0 first period over. So probably like first period over, San Jose to score in the first period is probably not a bad price. Maybe both teams to score in the first period, something like that. And then after that, uh, after that, probably just take live bet Dallas somehow.
I like there's a few props I like already in here. You got Wyatt Johnson over 2.5 at -119. He's hit that in 67% of the games he's played against San Jose, and he's covered it in 5 of the last 7. And then also he is, or not him, but Miro Heiskanen. He has not been covering his 2.5. He's only covered it in 2 of the last 10 or 8. But head to head, he's covered it in 5 of the last 8. And at home, he's covered it 4 of the last 5, and it's +148. I think there's some good EV there for him to get at least 3.
Klingberg to score a goal +900. It's not bad. Those are good props. I like those. You should post those on your Twitter. Johnston over. One thing I just found here, and we'll move on to the next games that we got to get going.
Yep.
Dallas is 8-3-0 second period money line. San Jose on the road is like 2-8-0. So I could definitely see San Jose coming out hard here, and then Dallas waking up in the second. So second period puck line for Dallas probably breaks that -236. You probably get that at +100 or +110 or something like that. That's usually how I play these games. I just look for the strengths. San Jose will probably come out super hard in the first because they're all pissed off about that Washington game, and then they'll be dead in the second. And Dallas will wake up in the second and fucking take over the game probably. Something like that. All right. See, Mr. Swag, who is at, this dude is cool. This is the right guy, right? You're the dude with the I forget your first name, but your son, his son draws like logos and stuff like that. He's like 8, and he just looks at shit and he draws it, and it's really good. We were on the Patreon, which you could have seen. Make sure you're a Patreon member with Ice Guys. $10. That's all it is. Freaking nothing, man. Go do that. You want to make money.
Said his name's Tim.
Tim, yeah. Yeah, he's a good shit, man. Timmy the Turtle. He's a good shit. Really good guy.
He's a good shit.
Yeah, man. He is. Yeah.
Oh, Timmy
his son's pretty cool. His son is awesome. And they look just like each other, too. They look just like each other. Utah, Vancouver. I think Vancouver, Utah. Oh, -130 for Utah. I mean, come on. Okay, they won a game. They won one fucking game, dude. Seriously, -130 for Utah?
You take Vancouver's team total over. If they're the dog, it's going to be 2.5. It's probably juice, but you can probably find it at a flat 3.
Yeah, I would take the full game over, too, if you can find a 6. This isn't over all day. I'll take it at 5.5, 6.5, dude.
Yeah, -2.5 is -165. But yeah, over 6. I like over 6. Probably going to be, so it's Vejmelka and Lankanen over.
Yeah.
Lankanen's not been great, right? I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's Utah. I mean, they're a good shot suppression team, but they still fly over all the time. If you like the over in that Dallas game, you can get 6s now at Caesars, BetMGM.
Lankanen.
You get a 6 at BetMGM for the over in this game, -125.
Lankanen's a 3.44 goals allowed and an 882 save percentage. So And then I'm sure Vegmalka is probably somewhere in there too. Might even be worse versus Utah. Oh, he's a 2.38 and a 903 save percentage in his last 10. In his last 2 games, he's only allowed 1 goal in each game versus Vancouver. They've shut down Vancouver. He only allowed 4 goals in 3 games versus Vancouver last year. In 3 games, they played him 3 times. So he's been solid against Vancouver.
I don't understand why. Vancouver played a different way last year too, though. Vancouver just plays balls out offense. Like they don't. There's no defense. They are the but Foot lost got mad because he said all these uh, analytics people, they just sit and stare at a computer all day. We play games here or something like that. He was basically defending his team, and he was defending his team, and I'm like, come on, Foot. Like, you don't need to go to analytics to watch Vancouver and know they suck at defense. Come on. Like, fuck it. And you don't need to go to analytics to know that you know that. And the only way Vancouver's winning is if they play an offensive possession game. Not because their defensemen suck, but the forwards have no fucking idea. Remember who I was just talking about Fantilli? Kane. Oh my God. Kane looks like that. Yeah, like 1990s hockey guy when they had the hockey video game, and there was always that one player that would just go off somewhere, and you'd be like, "Where the fuck are you going?" That's Kane. Like he's brutal.
Yeah, so I looked at the last 3 games between Vancouver and Utah, and none of them had a goal in the first period. Kind of like, what was that other game we were talking about with none of them had a goal in the first period?
Detroit, Columbus.
Yeah, so none of them had a goal in the first period. But yeah, I could see an over in this game. Maybe, like, I'm a Utah fan, and it always seems like we give up the first goal. I don't know if that's a true stat this year. Maybe it's
I
just
could see that happening here because they're coming in fat off that 7-0 win, right?
Yeah, giving up I want to bet Utah, but I don't like the price. But I'm almost certain that that Vancouver's probably going to score first, and then you're going to get an opportunity to bet Utah at a better price. Because
Utah goes to Calgary after this. I wish Rico was here because he smashed that last Utah spot. Oh wait, Utah's got Calgary the very next night. Yeah, that sucks. That leads me more to your Vancouver team total over. Vancouver's had 2 days off. Utah just flew from Anaheim to Vancouver, which is let's go to sunny Anaheim, and then you come into Vancouver's going to be rainy and cold and gross right now.
I feel like Utah always struggles with Calgary.
Yeah, I don't mind that Vancouver first period look at all.
Oh wow! So Utah's beat Calgary four straight games. 3-1, 3-1, 5-3, 5-1.
Oh, you know what? Vancouver has Minnesota right after this. The very next night.
So they both have look ahead.
I don't like that.
That's more for an over, right?
No, not
That's more
really.
for the
It's more
over.
for an under because they want to.
Oh,
They
given
both
that.
want to conserve energy for the next game. This is more of a
Yeah.
draw. I just have a feeling that no matter what they do, they're going to end up going over anyways, even though they're not really trying because Vancouver can't play any different. Utah needs to still start stacking wins. They're coming off that big win, 7-0 win. I don't know if they're going to be thinking defense against Vancouver. I still say this will end up being over, even though it's not really an over spot. Are you sure it's
Mm.
going to be?
Let me
They're going to
see. One
play.
shows Lankinen and Velmelka. The other site shows Velmelka and Lankinen. And left wing lock shows Velmelka and Lankinen. All three show the same.
Okay, I could
So
see.
you got a Vancouver's gonna play that Topolopo or whatever the following
No, they
day.
sent him down. They got Patera. They're not playing Patera against Minnesota, are they? I mean,
I mean, I think you
maybe
pick your. Uh,
because Minnesota's going to have the kid in. Minnesota will crush that game.
oh yeah, they are gonna crush that game. That's gonna be a good spot.
Yeah.
Um, Lankinen is a 4.8-3 with a 3.48 and a 8.83 save percentage. Like I don't know, Paterka's probably worse than that, right? Or if not, just about the same. Tomato, tomato, man. I don't think it really matters who you put in against who, because Mammoth has got a good shooting squad. So and so does Minnesota.
Yeah, I think it's. I still think they're going to find a way to go over here.
Yeah,
And you might be right that in this case, it could be an over because they're not going to want to beat each other up in this game. They're going to be trying
yeah.
to
I'm just
conserve
thinking their
energy.
minds elsewhere and making stupid mistakes.
There's that too. Yeah.
But yeah, I like team total for
Oh,
both.
wow. Rich said that Pedersen's wife was, oh man, sounds like they had a miscarriage, dude. Ah, no wonder he was freaking struggling. Oh my gosh. This
Who says?
they probably knew that this was going to be an iffy pregnancy the whole time. Like, oh dude, that's freaking brutal. And all the shit I said about Pedersen, what happened to him. Pearlo's house is spanking for me tomorrow. I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna. Sometimes you need a good spanking, dude. I'll tell you. The lineup is long. The lineup is long. You ever want to come? You ever come into Fort Wayne? I'll set you up, man. You feel like a brand new person. I'll tell you that right now. Feeling shitty
You
about
better.
yourself? Have past regrets? Pearlo's house is spanking is take that all away from you, my friend. You'll be all
Better
dapper,
have your
ready to
assistant
go.
there
You
stocked
get
up on some
yeah.
cases.
If you get a monthly if you become a monthly member, you get unlimited Hymes body loot, unlimited. So it's well worth your time. All right. So that's shitty, dude. That's shitty. I didn't know that, and I really feel I'm gonna have to call. I'm gonna have to call him up tomorrow and apologize for all the. He's probably watching right now, Mr. Pedersen. I apologize for all the mean things I said, and I hope you're okay with your wife moving forward, and you have a long and lustrous life with lots of children. Okay, let's go to the next one. Uh, Vancouver first period. I like. Not good. That's what I like.
Yeah, Vancouver. I like the over, and given that the last three matchups there hasn't been a goal in the first period, if you want to bet the over, there's a good chance that you can probably catch it live at a better price than 6 and maybe catch it at a 5.5.
Oh yeah,
Or
I
maybe it's
always do
that
that.
good that like I know you do the no goal in the first 5 minutes and then the team total under, but maybe you do no goal in the first 5 minutes and then over 4.5 or
I've
over
been
something
thinking
like that.
about that, dude. I have. That has been something that's been churning in my back of my places where the things are back there for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to start doing it for some of these games. It's fun when you do
Yeah,
that.
slow starters and late burners.
Yeah, slow starters and late burners. I was thinking about it with, and I should have bet it, and we're going to do it again. Remind me, the Columbus Detroit game today was a perfect game for that. A perfect game for that. All right. So we got one more game. What do we got? 1.5. Okay, we got time to do the clip at the end and everything. Perfect.
Let
Only
me
an
look
hour
at
and a
some
half for
quick
5 games. We're breaking records.
let me look at
Just
some quick props
flying
for that
through these.
game. Gunther over 2.5 shots at minus 146. Looks really good. Cooley over 1.5 at minus
Oh yeah, yeah.
135. That looks really good.
Uh,
He's better at home than he is on the road, but his head to head, he's covered
Hughes,
it in
Hughes
all five
overshots.
games.
Hughes
Oh yeah,
overshots.
Hughes. Yeah, what's weird is like you would think as a defenseman because Utah, suppresses shots so much that it's harder for a defenseman to get shots on goal. But me being a Coyotes fan and a Utah fan, like I've always found that defensemen find the net a lot on Utah. Like I know, for instance, Roman Yossi, like I want to say for like years he covered like 4 shots on goal versus Colorado. I mean, for the Coyotes for like I want to say like 80% of the last 20 games or some crazy stat like that. I remember seeing that a couple years ago. But for some reason they may suppress a lot of shots, but defensemen they have a hard time. Same thing with Makar. Makar tends to get a lot of shots on goal versus the Yotes and the Mammoths. So that might be a good look with Quinn at even money too. He's
He
actually
goes.
covered
He
that
goes
in
over all the
five
time.
straight.
Yeah.
He's covered that in 5 straight, 6 of the last 7, and he's had 4, 4, 4, 3, 6, and 5, and his
Yeah.
line's only two
Just
and a
keep on
half.
taking these Hughes overshots for sure.
Yeah, and that's head to head.
Yeah. Um.
Also better at home. He's at home.
So they got that Leckermack kid up on the top line there. If you want to give him a shot, he hasn't really put it together in the league yet, but he is up there on the top line. So, um, I mean, you look at this lineup, and there's like you have a hard time taking Vancouver to win this game. I still think Utah will pull it out eventually, but I mean, Kane, Pedersen, uh, who is going to rebound and be awesome, putting that energy out there. Leckermacky, Besser, David Kampf is your second line center, who hasn't had a point since he came from Toronto at all. And then Kiefer Sherwood, who's cooled off. It's hard to say this isn't over, but I mean, it's pretty ugly looking, dude. Oh, they did bring
Yeah.
Tolopilo back. I thought they sent him down. I guess they brought him back up again. Okay,
Oh yeah,
he's still there.
so maybe he'll play. Oh man, that's gonna be a
What's that
nightmare game
song,
versus
Tupelo
Wild.
Honey? Tupelo Honey? There's a song called Tupelo. I'll have that for next
I
time.
do not know.
It's a good song. I'll have it for next time. I'll sing it all for you. And Utah just looks like the way better team here.
Yeah.
I totally get the minus 130 actually. When you look at the rosters, Daniel Butte, I don't know how you say it. He's Russian, so I doubt it's like that. But I like saying it like that.
I'll take him for a point tomorrow.
And
Is
Carcioni,
he
man.
still?
This guy's been putting up points now for a while. Michael Carcioni.
Yeah,
Carcone. Carcone? Carcone.
It's
Something
Carconi.
like that.
Carconi.
Carcone.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a little butte in my Carcone. Sergachev overshots. Do not take him under blocks this game because Vancouver shoots from everywhere and he'll probably get over blocks by accident. You might want to take over blocks by somebody. Yeah. Maybe Vamelka over saves wouldn't be bad too. Vancouver just shoots like crazy. All right, let's move to the next game. And we'll
Final
probably
game.
time
Washington.
Capitals.
Anaheim.
You know what? I thought the Capitals were going right back to the Central after this. How did I miss this? I wouldn't have been so heavy on San Jose if I would have known they still had a game against Ducks. Ducks just got absolutely ass slapped by freaking Utah. Capitals have Thompson in. I mean, how do you take Anaheim with Mrazek's hurt too, right? So they're going with Husso every single game right now.
So just real quick, just to fall back, I didn't look at the injury report for Utah and Vancouver, but you have Evander Kane is still day to day.
Oh,
So
he
he
won't
may
even
not
be in
be
the lineup?
playing. He may not. It says sustained a laceration on his forearm in the third period of Tuesday's game versus the Avalanche.
All right. Well, they had him in on. Okay.
And then you got, I mean, it's not a big, but Pierre Oliver Joseph is also out.
Yeah.
He's got the flu.
That's
He's a young cat, but it's just one other
That's like
defenseman. And then you
saying
still
that
got Garland.
my fourth.
Garland's still out.
That's like saying my fourth cousin won't be going to the family reunion.
Yeah, Cheadle's still out.
He's
Garland's
terrible.
still out. Carlson is still day to day for Washington. Don't know if he'll be back tomorrow. It does say that tomorrow he's in.
Oh yes, right. Wilson is out, and somebody else got injured too for Washington.
And it's going to be Husso again because you still got Mrazek and Dostal out.
Chikrin overshots, or not? Chikrin overshots with Carlson out. That's for sure. Because they're going to be going to him. There's no Carlson. He'll be top power play. Everything. It'll be everything. Chikrin overshots for sure.
They definitely have the odds slated that way. It's minus 170 for over 2.5. Connor McMichael is also minus 170 for over 1.5.
Take it 3.5. Yeah. Did you say Evander Kane is out?
Yeah, it shows that he's out with that laceration on his forearm, but his expected day to return is tomorrow, but it still shows day to day.
Yeah, okay, I see that now on if he's out, man, you got to slam Utah. What do they got? They got nothing. You got to slam Utah. I mean,
yeah, you got Kane out, Garland out, Philip Cheadle out, like Hoglander.
Heedle will be out for the rest of his life, I think.
Yeah, Bugler's still on IR.
That's unfortunate, very unfortunate, sad. Guys had too many knocks to the head, just like me. That's why I'm not an NHL hockey player, because I've had too many concussions. That's the only reason. Also, besides the fact that I'm incredibly out of shape and old and totally destroyed my body over my lifetime, but the concussions, that's really the reason.
Yeah, I'm not probably gonna take. Probably not gonna take any shot props for Anaheim. Like just seeing how they got handled last game, and Washington usually suppresses pretty good shots. Maybe take a
You got,
couple for Washington,
yeah,
but
you got to figure they're going to come out hard here, though. They're gonna have a much better game here against Washington. I think this is going to be, you know,
Thompson and
Washington's
Huso.
coming in fat after that San Jose win too. Like I don't mind Anaheim first period here.
It's
I
just
don't
hard to
mind it.
bet Thompson against Thompson. Thompson versus
Against
Huso.
Huso, yeah. That's why I lean the over. I think Anaheim will score coming off that. They'll be playing like full bore, and then Washington can score on Huso for sure. Without Carlson, Carlson actually is underrated defensively too. He's actually much better than people give him credit for. So losing him, and then they have Chisholm and Van Riemsdyk. I mean, I think Anaheim can do some shit here offensively, especially early.
Really? So Thompson's had 3 shutouts versus Anaheim, but most recently in his last
Different.
match,
Yeah.
yeah, he gave up 4, then a shutout, then he gave up 5, then he gave up 3, and then 2 back-to-back shutouts, all on pretty much 60 minutes each.
I mean, for the price, I
Yeah.
think you got to back Anaheim here.
At home,
It's plus 120. But
Washington's
it's
pretty
the whole
even at
Husso
this price.
situation, so I just prefer
Yeah,
the
over. It's a 6.5.
over, but it's a 6.5. Eh? Wait in game. I like Anaheim first period. I think Washington could come in fat here. Anaheim's going to come pissed after that 7-0 loss to Utah. They're, I mean, what's his name? Quinville is going to have these guys ready for this fucking game for sure. So I like the first period over, but maybe both teams to score first period. Washington wakes up and
I was gonna say maybe goal in the first 10 and then over 5.5. I don't trust the no goal in the first 5 with Huso in net.
no, no, I don't either. And I think Anaheim could score right away against Washington if they come out barreling like I think they're going to do. Anaheim is 16-9-2 to the overall, 8-4-1 to the over first period at home. And Washington on the road is 7-6-0 to the over first period. So probably like both teams score. Anaheim's got a really good first period line too. Line at home, they're really good. Oh, they were. They dropped 6-6-1 now. I guess they've lost the last couple. Washington on the road is 5-3-5. Let's see if we can get a second period over total here.
Be interesting to see what Thompson's save line is gonna be at. I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty damn low. And I think if Anaheim comes out with the type of aggressive, like you're saying, they definitely could probably go over shots at a low number, even though Washington tends to suppress a lot of shots. Like they just gave up the last time they faced Anaheim, they gave up 43 shots. Wow.
Yeah, I think there's going to be lots of
19.
shots. Thompson over saves might be a good look.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If I
Yeah.
think it's going to come out a low number because Washington typically suppresses shots, but if Anaheim comes out with the type of aggression you're talking about, over
Maybe go
saves
to
should be a good
FanDuel and
look.
take Thompson over saves first period.
Yeah,
That would be
do
not a
that.
bad look. Yeah.
But yeah,
Anaheim is
kicker in over
5 2
shots.
6 on second period money lines. And Washington is 9-3-1, so they're both really good at second periods. Not really straight over teams though in the second period. So maybe a little bit on the draw here, too. Washington will probably play for the draw. They're two different conferences. I could definitely say the draw. I definitely could see the draw here. Sonny Milano, yeah, that'd be a pretty good price too, I would imagine. All right, we should probably get the clip going here. What time we got?
Yeah, Chikrin over 2.5 is juiced at -170. I would parlay that with like Washington team total over 3. In the
You
same
like the
game parlay.
Washington team total over? Yeah, that's not a bad
I mean,
idea, too. Team
I
total
mean,
over
it's
3.
gonna be Huso. It's gonna be Huso. I mean, at that point, you just take the over. But like I said, I don't like it at 6.5. So maybe you take over 5.5 and Chikrin over 2.5 shots. You gotta do something
Or
like
you
that because I
can go
really like
like,
Chikrin. But
if you really like the over first period, you can do the Robertson special over first period over 5.5 parlay. Robinson
yeah,
special, something like that. That wouldn't be bad. Or if you think Anaheim is really going to stay in this game, they're the dog. Take Anaheim plus 1.5 and over 5.5, or something like that. That'll probably give you a
Caps
pretty
have won
decent
5
number.
straight versus Anaheim. Different Anaheim team. Wow, if you look at the last 6 games, Anaheim's been on the win 1, lose 1 rotation.
Yeah, I know.
8 games.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. Anaheim's team total over 3 would be a good number because 3.5 is plus 140. If you think they
Yeah.
can plot 3. The only thing you're a little bit concerned about here is if Washington comes and says, okay, let's just shut this shit down.
Yeah, and you got Thompson in that too, which is he's been
Yeah, I
solid.
know, but
Sub 2 goals allowed, 919 save percentage.
yeah, it's kind of tough to take that, which puts me back again to over saves for Thompson. I think that's the best way to go here.
Yeah, Anaheim slightly better at home. Washington's pretty much the same at home on their splits on the road. But all right, well, let's make this clip. You got
Let's go to the clip.
12 minutes.
This is brought to you by Hymes Body Lube. Hymes Body Lube, the finest body lube in the land. There is no other body lube, really. They say they are. There's not. There is this one European one, actually, isn't too bad, but it's nowhere near as good as Hymes. Nowhere near. It's not bad. In a pinch, if you're in Europe, can't find any Hymes, call me up, actually. I'll get Hernandez to send it to you. Okay, let's go. We got what? Oh, geez. All right. Flipperoonie, quick. We got to get quick. We keep on talking and talking and talking, but that's why we're here. That's why everybody in the land right now is watching, because we talk. All right. Dre, Buffalo, Winnipeg. What do you got?
I like the over in this game. It's the only thing I can get with. I don't really know a side yet, depending on who's going to be in net. If it's UPL and Comrie, I like the over. I don't know if I can really take a side. Maybe you just take Connor and Shifley for point stack or something like that. But that's all I got right now.
Yeah, I like Velarde for an assist, and because he's always in there somewhere, maybe a goal and assist. I like a bit on the draw, and I like Winnipeg first period. Give Winnipeg first period a shot. Buffalo coming from that Eastern thingamajigger. And what did I? There's something else I said in here. You'll have to go back and check it out because that was a long time ago. That was like 2 hours ago we talked about this shit. Go back and check it out. Vegas, New Jersey. What do you got?
I'm leaning New Jersey. I don't know if I'm gonna actually go that way. Timo shots for sure over 3.5. I really like that. You can probably take Timo for 3 and Grizzlick for 2 and just make it a little 2-leg parlay with that. I like that. And maybe Schmid saves. I know we were talking about that depending on
Schmid saves his
if that's a
possibility.
good number.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I think I said in this one, over in the first period, under in the second period. Correct? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Over in the first period, under in the second period, draw. And there was something else. I like you with the Myers, that Myers look for sure. Myers over shots. He should get back to shooting here. 11 shot attempts last game, and he didn't only got one shot. I'm sure he'll go back to shooting again. And he sure and stuff like that. So Pearlo's NHL POW. I'm not posting as much on my Twitter anymore because you got to start watching these videos. And I'm getting very busy. I got people calling all over the land for me to do shows and stuff like that. So, yeah. Dallas, San Jose.
Robertson goal. Rantanen, Johnson over shots. Dallas team total over 3.5. Heiskanen over shots. I like that. That's about it for right now.
Yeah, I got San Jose to get. I'll give San Jose a shot in the first period after that loss. I got over 1.5 first period. Probably a little bit on both teams to score. Then I got Dallas puck line second period. San Jose sucks at second periods on the road. And I think they'll be going back to Askarov. So I'll be looking at the number at Askarov over saves, giving them another shot after that embarrassing beating that he had in Washington. Yeah, that's what I got there so far. I'm going to have more. By the way, I'm going to be doing a new show for Tony's Picks at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be doing this, that, and then this after that. That's my full 42, my friends. Vancouver, Utah.
I am leaning Utah at the moment. I do like the over 6. I do kind of like that play we talked about, no goals in the first 5 minutes, over 4.5 or over 5.5, something like that. Vancouver team total over 2.5. I could swing that. Hughes over 2.5 shots at even money. I really like Gunther at over 2.5 shots, minus 146. It's probably going to end up opening at minus 150. I kind of like that. This might be a good SPG game, thinking that we like the over. I could see a good SPG for this game. But that's it.
SPG.
Same game parlay.
Oh, same game parlay. Oh, SGP. SGP.
Oh, yeah, SGP. Sorry, SGP.
Okay, got me confused. Remember, I've had plenty of hits on this noggin. So don't ask me to re-scramble your letters for you. I can barely understand what humans are telling me most of the time. Ask my wife. I think I had some sort of second period action here. I think it was Utah second period. Vancouver's a bad, and I like Vancouver first period. So yeah, that's what I liked in this
Cooley
one. I liked
shots is
everything
good
you
too.
said, so whatever he said, and a little bit of that. All right, Washington, Anaheim.
Chickering shots in a parlay. That's probably going to be part of one of my parlay mixes. Over 2.5. I could even see him getting 4 if you wanna. He's covered 4 and 5
I
of the
would
last
ladder
6.
that.
You're probably
I
going to
would
catch that at
ladder that. Yeah, especially
plus
with
money.
Carlson out. Yeah.
And they are they at home? No, they're on the road. So Chickering, wow, Chickering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Where?
8, 9.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
9 of the last 11. Chickering has covered 4 or more shots on goal on the road. So that's going to be a really good bet for me. Maybe.
Yeah, especially without Carlson out, that'll probably be one of my biggest bets for sure.
Yeah. But like I said, these are only our first look. So if you want all of our official plays, you can head over to Pearlo's NHL POW and buy him a cup of coffee or wherever
Yeah.
he's dropping his picks. And then for
Or go
me,
over
it's
to
over on my
Tony's
Discord.
Picks. I'm going to be over at Tony's Picks. You can take some of my picks over there. It's kind of fun. But Anaheim, there was a couple things. A lot of players didn't score last game, so I'd be looking at some Anaheim goal props like Gauthier and Lacombe over shots. He had a bad day shot wise. Guys that normally are hitting it all the time, I'd be looking at some of those. As far as the Capitals, I like the Chikrin play. We just talked about this one. What did I like? I liked over first period, I believe.
We like Thompson saves.
Thompson over saves is something we're going to be looking at for sure too.
Probably get a
Yeah,
low number on that.
yeah. Huso and net is what messes this up. I really like Anaheim, but I'm looking at the over. I might go like over every period. But I like Anaheim first period, that's for sure, because Washington's coming in fat. I think Anaheim's going to come in quick here and get it done in the first period. All right, that's my full 42, everybody. That's all I got to get. Too many bets? You don't even know. You think those are too many bets? You ever watch my Twitter, man? I have like sometimes 8 bets on one game, and that's just the sides and totals. If you want to go into my props, forget about it.
Yeah, you're a
But,
volume better for sure.
but
There's been times I've had like 15 in one day, but I typically try to stay within 5 to 10. It really just depends on the slate. Like if obviously if there's a 2 or 3 game slate, we're looking for more, looking for value and trying to get more out of the slate. But sometimes when there's a huge slate, I usually call it, like I tell people, don't get lost in the sauce and trying to play too many games. But if you're a volume bettor, you're used to that. So do what you're comfortable with and what your
yeah,
bankroll allows you to do.
I do volume because I know the game really well, and I find that if you look at probabilities and you nail all those probabilities at the end of the game, you'll be up like a quarter unit or something like that, and over a long term. But what I've stopped doing is I stopped really giving that out to anybody because nobody cares. All I can tell you is that I'm green all the time. Nobody can bet like that. Very few people. It's my own personal thing. I did it for a while, but now I'm not sending it out to everybody all the time. All right.
Yeah.
Pearlo dance for the land. And prickly pear pearls for everybody today. Just everybody. And if you share this out, I'll give you a Christmas basket of Hymes body lube. Again, if you haven't had it yet, or you can comment in my Twitter and tell me I already have that. I want something different. I'll send you something out. So share this out. Tap that little like button. Tickle that like button, and I'll see you tomorrow night. I think yes, tomorrow night for what will be an absolutely enormous card. Make sure exotic wagers. And what's that website?
So for me, I have a Discord, or I'm in a group of guys with a Discord, and my Discord link is at the top of my YouTube and the top of my X and the top of my Instagram. So
Right.
you can follow me there if you want all my official plays, and it's a free Discord. So tap in if you guys want to tap in.
Okay. There you go, everybody. Enjoy the hockey tomorrow. Thanks for coming in, everybody. 17 people in the land. Very happy to have you. And
Thank
we
you
all
all.
love it. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for coming in. Okay. Bye.
See you.